Yeah, this the True Serum on Twitter. I said this the True Serum on Twitter, aka Blackout. Now today we're gonna be talking about vaccines, vaccinations. Why do we need them? Who made them? What's in it? That's what we want to know. We want to know. We don't care who made. We already know who made them. We want to know what's in the vaccines. This is what this is going to be about. We're gonna read some regurgitated information that I did before already, because this is all pertaining to one thing. So we right over here. Now let me make sure that you can read it really good. And I want to get right up on it, because I noticed in some of the last videos that you couldn't hardly read some of the material. So we're going to read vaccines. We're going to read what a vaccine is first. And then we're going to read this Rickettsia. Rickettsia. I had to pronounce it again. Let me try to see if I can get it pulled back up so I can pronounce it correctly. Because the bird is... Odie, it's okay. Well, once I'm doing this all over again because we're gonna look up Rickettsia. Rickettsia. Just 1 second. Bird's not gonna stop as long as you hear me talking. There. I'll uncover him when I get done. Now we're gonna look up viruses and rickettsia. Let's read what a vaccine is. A suspension of attenuated or kill microorganisms administered intradermally, intramuscularly, orally, or subcutaneously to induce active immunity to infectious diseases. Viruses and Rickettsia used in some vaccines are grown in embryo and avian embryos, rabbit brain tissue, or monkey kidney tissue. And other organisms are inactivated by formula, phenol, remember we went over phenol already, or beta-propionolactone. Bacteria for some vaccines may be inactivated by acetone, formalin, heat, or phenol. Remember, phenol was detergent and all this crazy crap. We already went over that on the last video. Vaccines may be used as a single agent or in combination. Now let's go to Rickettsia right here. We're going to look this stuff up. We're going to look up what's in the vaccine. This is what they're trying to give us. This is what they're trying to give us. Right here. Right here is where we at. This is in the vaccine. Remember, it was viruses and Rickettsia. Viruses and Rickettsia. A genus of microorganisms that combine aspects of both bacteria and viruses. I'm going to read that again. A genus of microorganisms that combine aspects of both bacteria and viruses. Remember, this is in the vaccine. They can be observed with a light microscope divided by fission, or may be controlled with antibodies. They also exist like virus-like intracellular parasites living in the internal tract, and insects like living in the intestinal tract of insects such as lice. I can barely see that. I gotta turn it around to the light. There, I can see it now. Thus, a human infection infested with lice is also likely to be infected with the form of typhus transmitted by Rickettsia, Prowatsky, some German Nazi stuff. This is all German Nazi stuff. Rickettsia disease have been responsible for many of history's worst epidemics. Now remember, this is in the vaccine. Why would they put this in the vaccine? The various species of distinguished on the basis of similar in the diseases they cause. The spotted fever group include diseases such as Rocky Mountain spotted fever and Rickettsia pox. A thymus group including epidemic thymus and marine thymus, and a miscellaneous group of including Q fever. This is from QAnon, and trench fever. Rickettsia disease are uncommon in parts of the world where insects and rodent populations are well controlled. Now, this is what I don't understand. Why would they put this shit, all the stuff I just read, inside of the virus, in a virus? Does that make any sense to you? Why would they put that stuff, that Rickettsia stuff, Rickettsia, this stuff right here. We just read that. All this stuff is in the vaccine. Why would they put this stuff in the vaccine? This is what Bill Gates got going on. And this is what he's trying to. Let me figure it out. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. I don't know why we listen to these people. I really don't. Why would we listen to Bill Gates and his vaccine? Rickettsia. Why would we listen to Bill Gates sticking us with Rickettsia? Why? That's in the vaccine now. We just proved that Rickettsia is in the vaccine. Right here. It's in that vaccine, Rickettsia. And we just proved what Rickettsia do to your body. It's a bacteria and a virus. And it's like it's a intracellular parasite. And it causes Rickettsia pox. Rickettsia pox. Causes Rickettsia pox too. Right up here, Rickettsia pox. Let me see it. Uh-oh, that's going to be kind of hard. That's what else it causes. Let's read what it says. This is the stuff that's in the vaccine now. Remember that. A mild infectious disease called by Rickettsia acari and transmitted from mice to humans by mites. See, they made this stuff. Bill Gates and the CDC and all them people, they all in it together. You see all those pharmaceutical companies rushing to make a vaccine. This is the stuff that they putting in it. Smallpox, Rickettsia pox. It's come from lice that's been on mice that can transmit it to humans. They taking this stuff out of the lice and putting it inside of the vaccine. This is unbelievable. Can you believe they doing this to the humans? And then they gonna go test it on them Africans? They gonna go test this stuff, this Rickettsia, and then get them Africans all kinds of damn diseases. And everybody rushing to make a vaccine out of monkey kidneys and rabbit brain tissue, and a whole bunch of detergents and stuff from that fentanyl, and a whole bunch of other stuff they putting in their damn vaccines. Now, it is characterized by the asymptomatic crusted primary lesions, chills, fever, headaches, malaria. The symptoms that this COVID stuff got, this is what they probably poison them COVID patients with. It's Rickettsia pox. All the symptoms that they said sound just like the COVID symptoms. About 1 week after onset of symptoms, small decreased maculopapular lesions appear on any part of the body, but rarely on palms and soles. These lesions become vascular and dry and form scabs. Eventually, the scabs fall off, leaving no scars. I can't even pronounce it, R-T-tricylline hastens recovery. Some drugs. Prevention involves the elimination of house mice, also called Cave Garden spotted fever. You see, this is what's in the vaccine now. This is unbelievable that we let some old wrinkled up man stick us with this Rickettsia. That we let some old man stick us with Rickettsia from a vaccinations. Let's read vaccination. Vaccinations. Oh crap. Okay. I don't know what I just did. There I go. Vaccinations. Right here. What does it say next? Related to a cow. Related to a cow, leading you into the slaughterhouse. An injection of attenuated, half dead, or killed microorganisms, such as bacteria, viruses, or Rickettsia, administered to induce immunity. Oh, that's all we need to hear. An injection of attenuated or killed microorganisms, such as bacteria, viruses, Rickettsia. Crazy. That's all we need right there.
Rickettsia.
Rickettsia. That's going to be hard to remember. Rickettsia. That's all we need. That's all we need right there. Because that right there, why would you want to stick yourself with a bacteria, a virus, or Rickettsia, which we just heard from this book that we just read, that you catch this stuff from a tick on a lice on a mouse, and then it spread it to humans. Rickettsia, administered to induce or reduce the effects of associated infectious diseases. You see this damn lie? This is a lie. Historically, the first vaccinations were administered to immunize against smallpox. Now, we just read Rickettsia caused this. Some stuff that they done made. They done took the lice off the mouse and stuck it inside of a vaccine. Why would you do this? You ain't sticking me with none of this stuff. You're not leading me to the slaughterhouse. I'm not relating to no cow. You're not about to lead me to the damn slaughterhouse. That's all they try to do right now, lead all of us to the slaughterhouse. Anyway. And this is, if we let these people do this to us, if we let them people do this to us, and we deserve every damn thing we get. We deserve everything we get. Because ain't no damn way we should be letting them stick us with no bacteria, no viruses, or Rickettsia. No way. And this is from Q, the QAnon and all of that. They're talking about Q fever. They talking about Q fever, y'all. So we know that all of this stuff is from QAnon and Trump and all of them people. Rickettsia. A genus of microorganisms that combine aspects of both bacteria and viruses. They can be observed with the light microscope divided by fissions and may be controlled with antibodies. They also exist as virus-like intracellular parasites living in the intestinal tracts of insects, such as lice. See, they didn't one up in the lice. They went up in the lice and got this. Thus, a human infested with lice is also likely to be infested with a form of typhus, transmitted by Rickettsia prowatsky. Rickettsia disease has been responsible for many of history's worst epidemics. So why is this in the vaccine? Go ask Bill Gates. Go ask Bill Gates. He the one put the shit in the vaccine. I'm just delivering the information. I ain't putting no more. I ain't saying nothing else and putting out no more extra information. Just go ask yourself, why would they put that stuff in the damn vaccine and then try to give it to you and your kids? This the True Serum on Twitter, aka Blackout, living here in the land of the free, home of the brave and slaves, psychologically in prison, so I still have my chain.